am Vertigo the Fallen, Lord General of the Death Cause of Krieg, and Prime Teacher, I suppose. The reason that I create this is to prepare us. A new age is approaching the Krieg. A new, hopefully a starting point. In our past, after the Great Division, we, the Krieg, have collectively gained quote-unquote PTSD from our age of degradation within the Imperium of Man, the server. And it has caused us to become unforgiving or unliking towards the Space Marines, the Adeptus Astartes, specifically them. We never looked at them the same. They, in our eyes, had grown arrogant. That they had begun to look down at us as if we are but inferior beings, that we are less of a soldier than they. And because of this, we left the Imperium of Man, and because of this, we have remained distant ever since. If you are familiar with Project Astra Militarum, for those that don't know, the Project Astra Militarum was, or is, a project that seeks to create an anti-Imperium of Man. One that is quite similar. However, instead of the Adeptus Astartes, it is the Guardsmen, the Cadians, the Death Corps, the Steel and Valhallan soldiers. And we were going to grow from there. However, Project Astra Militarum is still on. However, it has grown exponentially. Instead of it simply being the Guardsmen, via the teachings of the Wither and the Reaper, a new community shall be birthed. And this community shall be the official, as we shall claim it, the official Warhammer 40k quest community. It shall have Space Marines, Guardsmen, Xenos, all sorts of aliens and whatnot. So, as I mentioned, Project Astra Militarum is still on, and it is going to be a part of this large community. I shall be leading the Guardsmen part. There are 4 parts so far. There's 3. There are 3 parts. I will be leading the Guardsmen as High Lord General Militant. CIA will be Imperial Regent and lead the Adeptus Astartes. And Berg, he shall be leading the Chaos Marines. I, the descendants of the Reaper, and the 2 descendants of the Wither shall be leading these 3 factions, and we hope that in the future we gain new leaders to lead new factions. I, however, have mentioned what I had earlier because I'm going to prepare the Krieg to become familiar with the Astartes once again. Some of you have already registered in your mind every time you see an Astarte. Disgust, hatred, putrid. However, this must end. For the coexistence of us and the Astartes could be what saves us and puts us at the advantage against the forces that may seek to end our community. The wisdom of the Wither he has presented to me a time when Astartes and Guardsmen were in harmony and were in equal respect with one another. The Astartes never looked down to the Guardsmen, and the Guardsmen were never feeling hatred or disgust towards the Astartes. There was a mutual respect in the past. And when the Astartes bowed, the Guardsmen bowed. And there was mutual respect, and they fought alongside each other as brothers in battle. For they knew that the Guardsman guards the Space Marine, and the Space Marine guards the Guardsman. I hope I, Vertigo the Fallen, hope to see my vision realized. I, Vertigo the Fallen, see a vision before me of our future. A future in which Astartes coincide, never feel as if they are better than the gods, and never show arrogance. I, Vertigo the Fallen, see a future that the Guardsmen shall never feel disgust for fighting alongside an Astartes again. I, Vertigo the Fallen, see a future in which we follow the teachings of the Wither, and that the Guardsmen and that the Astartes will bow to each other in great respect. Please, if you are one of those people that see the gods, see the Space Marines as disgusting things, and if you are a Space Marine that sees the Guardsmen as lowly and unsupervised, remember this: variation creates success. Look throughout life, look through evolution. Things cannot remain the same. They will be always changing. And if they can change, then so can you. As I say this, I hope that the Guardsmen of the future, the Astartes of the future, and everyone that falls within the community that I hold partial leader to, can live, can train, can fight together in harmony. Let there be no disrespect, let there be no miscommunication, and let there be no drama. Let us be unified again as respectful fellow soldiers in the battlefield. That is all.